Well, yeah, microphone checker 1 2 1 2. Two kings from the Queen City.
What's happening?
Because we got what it takes to rock the mic, right?
Yes, sir.
And where we at with it? Episode 31?
31, cuz.
Shit. We out
31.
here. We out here.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the first one from 2 weeks. If you wondering why we took 2 weeks.
Technical difficulties.
And what I mean by that, this nigga over here got jumped by some midgets last week.
Bruh, they was ferocious.
Ferocious.
They was ferocious, Jack.
Word.
Took them all myself. Cause your ass was nowhere to be found. Where was you at? That's the next question.
See, I can explain.
Alright then.
Actually, it's kind of hard to explain. But I can explain.
I can explain, but it's hard to explain.
As soon as I find an explanation.
Yeah.
But the only thing I would say to that is ain't no sense in both of us getting our asses kicked.
True.
You feel me?
Took one for the team, Jack.
Yeah. But now for real, this nigga got caught up, with some big bone girls in Cancun one weekend. Nigga ain't come back till last week.
Man. Keep making up stories. Oh man. I'll stick to technical difficulties.
That's all that is. Well, I guess we start back with the names, huh? So the first voice you hear is none other than Perseus, aka Pro, aka Pro Black, aka Prolific, aka DJ Mute, aka Cornrow P, aka the Mumble Sauce Lover, aka the Ned Flanders of this hip hop game.
Ned Flanders. That's that
You know
cool
what I'm saying?
cat.
I keep the squid diddly on me just in case a nigga gets silly.
Squid diddly.
And yeah, aka Mr. Rock the Adidas.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Because it's hip hop.
You on them throwbacks.
One to it, you don't stop.
I on them throwbacks.
You already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that said, I'm just gonna pass it to my man next to me.
Shit,
Let him rock.
Shit, man. Man, shit, you already know. You got me this way. You got Drew.
Okay.
All right, aka Philly.
All right.
Aka Philly Dot.
No doubt.
Aka Chef Philly.
No doubt.
Aka Philly the Don. Aka Slim Philly. The Black Hippie. America's Most Wanted. Dog Pound Affiliate. The Young Go Getter. Trendsetter.
No doubt.
The official Don Phillyist. etc. So I'm out here. Let's go.
Or what happens.
Or you could just call me Philly. I'll take that too.
Got you.
Say all that to say this. What's up?
Yeah, that's where we at with it, huh?
Yeah.
So how you been feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Feeling great. Another day, another dollar.
About to make it holler.
Making ends meet. We out here. Trying to just do the best we can. Trying to extend.
No doubt. You bust out big words for the week. I got you.
Ascend
and shit.
That's the word of the day.
You already know.
Transgressions. Trying to do better. What you got going on out here, man?
Man, just get the words of Fontigolo, maintaining without maintaining. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This
Facts.
Just another week, trying to make ends meet.
Yeah, man. We got to.
Bars. All day long. But yeah, just living life.
Man.
Living life the best way possible.
Man, just trying to be better, better than yesterday.
You already know.
That's it.
And then, while we out here enjoying our life the best way we can, luckily we've been having some good music on the scene. Well, is it good music? We can judge that in a little bit. So we can start with
these drops.
Yeah, with these album drops. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
We can start with want to try to go backwards and then go to, well, at least from this past week, and then we tackle what happened the week before.
Yeah. Either way, or we can go from where we, start in the beginning of summer to, I guess, where we at now, I guess.
Okay, cool. Because I was going to get all the bullshit out the way. I ain't going to hold you.
Get the bullshit out the way, cuz.
I feel you.
Let's do it.
And the bullshit we talking about, I hate to say it, bro. Hate to say it.
What's that?
Let's start with Post Malone, shall we?
Yo, get that 2 thumbs down, bruh. Nah.
Boo.
It just ain't come to par where I thought it was gonna be. I think that's probably where it probably fucks up because I had an expectation for that album.
Right.
He just went a different way with it. That's all. Some shit I don't really relate with right now, but
Yeah, and I would ask you, is it more so was the sound of pretty much the sound that he was going for on the whole album, did that throw you off?
it was just real down. It was real. It's not like from what's been popping off in the summer so far. Everything is like more upbeat and more, more lively. If anything, this album just kind of just took you down for a little bit. He's it sounds like he's kind of going through some shit, but the whole album just kind of stayed at that baritone level, really low. And it was just kind of like, man, I can't listen to this for 15 songs, 18 songs, all the way through like that. Some of them, he had some hits was straight, like 1 or 2. Morning, I fuck with Morning. Morning goes hard, but but that's like the most loudest song in there in the whole album.
And that's still pretty dark, if you ask me. When I think of it,
dark, yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was like I try not to go into it expecting something close to Beer Bongs or Bentleys, because he hasn't really touched that since that time, to be quite honest. And that's like 2018.
Yeah.
And so, even with the last couple of albums, I still could take some songs off the albums and still rock with it the best way I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
For this one, I don't know. It just won't register with me pretty much, the same way as everything else. And for me, it would give me no choice but to think he is going pretty much on the Miley Cyrus route. And what I mean by that is like use hip hop for whatever in the beginning, and now he transitioned, experimented with some other shit, and now
he gets to do what he wants to do.
He gets to do what he wants to do and disregard what brought him here in the first place.
That Machine Gun Kelly syndrome shit.
It's that type of shit.
Yeah, what they call them? Culture vultures type shit.
For sure.
So okay, so that's how you taking Post Malone's album.
If I had to judge
he's going.
Yeah, if I had to judge it based off of this album, then yeah. Now, if he decides to come back, and give us some elements of hip hop, some elements of R&B, then I won't have a complaint.
Yeah.
It's just, the way this is going.
Yeah.
Me as a black man, I would have no other choice but to look at it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, he just made the album. It was clearly just not made for hip hop.
Right.
Hip hop fans. This album. So.
And he didn't necessarily come out and say he's experimenting. At least not for what I've seen. You probably seen something else. So forgive me if I'm misspeaking on that matter.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe.
Yeah. So, but I'm holding out hope for Post Malone only because I like, what he brings.
Yeah, man. He's kind of in a genre of his own. He just kind of sits there on his own. He don't really have anybody who kind of has his type of sound yet that I can hear of. There's some upcoming artists that kind of, biting off that. But that's kind of how I gauge him because at the end of the day, he's sitting on in a genre of his own, in a pool of his own. You can't really compare with his shit to a lot of other people's shit because it don't sound like nothing like other shit.
Well,
but he has elements.
That's true.
He has elements that he brings in a lot of times, like on Beer Bongs and Bentleys, where he brought in it like equally.
Yeah. It wasn't just hip hop. It brought elements of rock,
right?
Acoustics, along with some other elements, maybe some R&B here and there.
Right.
At least modern day R&B.
Throughout the whole project.
Yeah. Like I said, it was the perfect balance.
Yeah.
That's why it's pretty much going to be my favorite album from him.
Yeah.
To this day.
We'll probably find that balance again.
Oh, yeah. At least we hope so.
So, out of 5, what would you get there? Would you rate this album?
I'll give this a cool 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about 2.5.
Yeah. Because if I win at 3, that's a little above average, and nothing sticks out to me that's like a little above.
Yeah, it ain't complete trash, you know.
Right,
so
right. It's just that some songs you would have to, I guess, be in that world or in that mood for to tolerate it. And so that leads to one that me and you probably would be kind of split on. Travis Scott. Utopia. Yeah.
Nah, shit. Well, okay. So what's your feel about the album? You tell me.
For the wait that we had for Lord knows how long, it does. For me, it doesn't live up to the hype. I'm gonna start off by saying that.
Okay.
Some of the songs were cool, and then the ones that were getting most, praise or most attention, it would have to do with verses from other people like Drake.
Yeah. 21.
West Side Gun came 21.
Yeah.
West Side Gun. So yeah.
You got Future in one of them? Oh no, that's not. I don't remember. Is that Future?
Does he got Future?
Oh, Thug. I think it's Young Thug.
Yeah.
Schizo. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I fuck with Schizo though. That's my shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I fucks with that. But yeah, beyond that, it's just I don't know. It's just for me, it would be a disappointment.
Really?
Yeah.
Got you.
But I'll still kind of like put it on the same level as far as like rating, maybe 2.5 out of 5.
Oh, that same 2.5 you gave.
Well, no. Let me take that back. Reason why I'm going with disappointment because we know what Travis brings to the table, especially with Astro World and the album before that.
You said he ain't bring nothing like that in this album though. None of those sounds, that instrumentation.
I mean, sounds were there, but it just didn't hit me like it's supposed to.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah. It's not like when Astro World dropped. I was like, "Woo, I gotta hear this like every hour on the hour type shit."
Really?
Yeah. Even though it was still cool.
Yeah,
I would give it a cool.
Phenomenal.
I'll give it a cool 3.
3
out of 5.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna slide to the side.
That's respectful.
I still got respect for him. As an artist. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's complete trash. It's just it wasn't for me.
Yeah. You had a different expectation for his projects that he was
I did.
Especially gonna give us all this time to drop it.
Yeah, because it kind of gave me that Kendrick Lamar effect of.
Right. I was about to say.
The wait for it, because it's like what 5 years as well. For him.
Since Astro World.
Yeah, since Astro World, and see for me, if I had to compare the two with Kendrick, I would definitely say that wasn't Kendrick's best album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, but I still had an enjoyment out of it, a thorough enjoyment out of it, only because of the content that he was speaking on mental health. Yeah. That played a big role.
Yeah.
At least I walked away with something.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. And I would have gave that a 4 out of 5 if we were talking about it then.
Kendrick's album?
Yeah. And you got to think about it versus the other albums that was like, shit, 5 out of 5. For all the rest of them, it's just, Yeah, I would say the Travis Scott album is like pretty much a notch below that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. So you said 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put that at 3.
So I'm gonna slide to the side and let you rock.
Yeah, nah, so yeah, I would say that Travis Scott album for me is like a 3.5.
Okay.
Based on just, I would say 60% of the songs I like on the album, I do like.
Gotcha.
And the features he put on there made sense. I think he had Playboy Cardi in one of them songs too, Fiend or something like that. But it was just the technicality and the technical aspect of how he made certain sounds, and then he transitioned into the melodic transitions in a lot of the songs, but like up tempo. Then he goes down, and he goes up tempo. He takes you like on a roller coaster on a lot of those songs. To me, if you listen to it from front to back, it's kind of like you up here, then you like this, you up here. He got that song with Beyonce in it. Remember that song, Echoes, I think. That I feel like that is just shows his creativity as an artist, and that he can rap too. I think the rapping part was mid this album.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was looking at too.
Yeah, the rapping part is really mid. He wasn't spitting at all really on this album, and then we can kind of get a little bit Travis Scott spit. So I think the most I focused on was on the music aspect of it.
For sure.
Musically, I think that album was pretty good. So that's why I put it at 3.5. But yeah, there are some songs on there I don't like. There are some songs, a lot of the songs on there I do like. So, but I mean, but you ain't a lot of people like you were saying they don't like the album. And some people saying they fuck with it too. So it's just kind of like 50-50.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily trash it. It's just more so like, all right, this ain't my stilo. Yeah, this ain't my flavor.
I'm comparing it to some shit that's been out like that's really trash.
Right.
Like Young Thug album,
for sure,
or some other shit like that. Like compared to that, this album pretty damn good.
Oh yeah. So I'll still give him that. It's just I just anticipated more. You know, given that it's been a 5-year wait.
Facts.
You know, at least for me. And yeah, that's our mistake too of building that much anticipation within ourselves instead of just letting shit ride. And
you set it up to kind of be a disappointment.
For sure.
For sure. Because you're expecting like so much from this shit. And you're like, well, just take a decent album to be a good album. But 5 years though, it better be extraordinary.
Shit. It better be.
You took your time. But he was going through all that festival shit, right? And what happened with remember?
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah, so he had a lot of drama going on.
Well, yeah. So he got a good excuse.
To be distracted a little bit, you know.
And so that leads to the next one, which kind of came up as a surprise, but there was some anticipation because one of the features was built up for this, was supposed to hit. But before I get into all that, let's just say it's Nas, the GOAT, King Esco.
Oh yeah.
With Magic 2.
Yep.
So, with that, okay, let me start off by saying this. After this legendary run that he's been having with Hit Boy, it would be, I would say, kind of like inevitable that something was going to happen where it may not hit the way it's supposed to. At least, with some projects.
Yeah.
I'll say that for this, even though I'm still a fan of it, it's just that, comparing it to Magic 1, good gosh, Magic 1 was just something special.
Magic 1, yeah.
Yeah.
The first one.
Right. And then, all the King's Diseases that's been dropping. Shit. They've been remarkable, incredible for me.
Nah, it's always dropping some heat.
Oh, yeah. And this one, I would say it's still good. It's just not immaculate.
Is that bar that you be setting?
Yep.
Is that what
there we go with that bar.
That's that.
Well,
invincible bar you got.
And that's the initial thought when I had it. Now, since I let it grow on me, pause.
Yo.
I had to think about that. That shit is crazy.
Hey, man.
Nah, my nigga, that shit is wild.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
This guy, out of pocket.
Yo, my fault. Nah.
Pause.
Hey.
You good?
All right, yeah. But yeah. Now that I let it sit for a while, let it marinate.
My fault.
Shit, I don't even know if that's good, nigga.
Yeah, no, you good. I'm just stuck in the past. My
Damn. Living in past time.
I know, right, bro. Let's get to it. Let's get to the future.
But yeah.
Get to the present.
I would still say it's great. It's just comparing it to everything else that's been dropping with the King's Disease and the Magic series. Yeah, I would probably rate it at 5 out of all of them, but it's still good.
Magic 2?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Out of 5?
No. Well, as far as like the actual rating, I'll give it 4 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
But as far as like the standards of the King's Disease and Magic, that'll be at number 5.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Still the king, still Esco. He still had them bars.
Yeah.
I think it's more so the production that didn't hit me the way it's supposed to.
Really? Yeah.
Like the rest of them.
He's known for those masterful beats.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Did he use a different producer this go around or something?
No, still Hit Boy.
Oh, he just wasn't on his shit this time.
Yeah, see, what you were just asking me that in general after you heard it. Yeah, that just tell me all I need to hear. You know, could it be fatigue? Possibly. Or could it be more so it's just they decided this time around, like, all right, we'll just give y'all something light because they are working on King's Disease 4. So we'll see how that goes. And even he said on that Magic 2, they're halfway done with that.
Yeah. Bro, it's gonna be, bro. It's hard to stop Nas, huh?
Man, now it is.
That boy.
I remember a time it took 2 years to get an album out of him.
That's crazy.
Now
he's dropping like every year.
And within this 3-year run, shit, we ain't never seen anything like this.
Not from him.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless he got something to prove out here.
Man.
Unless he got a contract requirement.
Or something to that effect. Who knows?
Babe, I'm here for it, man. Drop them shits.
How about you, Pasadena? What'd you think about it?
So was Magic 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like up there with the level of that Utopia album for me.
Gotcha.
So I'll give it a 3.5.
Gotcha.
It's good, but it ain't, I got that bar for Nas as well. He if you gonna drop like King's Disease and those type of projects, everything else has to kind of be like that,
Gotta be
if
pretty much
not,
on that
if
same
not
wave.
better, yeah. I gotta remember a song after I had like the next day type shit. He used to drop those memorable tracks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I haven't had that in that album. I didn't. I mean, there's some tracks in there that dope though. I bob my head too, you know what I'm saying? But and then I ride along with it.
Oh
but
yeah.
after you put it on the shelf, it's like really not gonna pull that one back out type situation. So that's a 3.5.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's not gonna be in your car, every day. It's gonna be like every other day
now,
type shit.
For now, since it's new,
right?
It's in there just because it's up to the top on my list of most recent downloads. But once something better and better come out, I'm probably gonna be on to the next shit.
I feel you. Yeah, like I said, don't get me wrong. They had joints like Office Hours, Irvin Magic Johnson, Pistols on your album cover. That's my favorite shit.
One mic, 2 guns, 21 guns. One mic, 21 guns, something like that.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's an old song at this point because you remember they dropped that last year after squashing their little kerfuffle.
Yeah, he just put it on his album.
Yeah, he just had that as extra.
He threw it at the end. Yeah.
That's how I kind of knew he treated this project in general like, okay, it's just something like to feed y'all.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, he kept saying, what was he kept saying in one song? He said you Fredos.
Don't be a fucking Fredo, something like that.
Nothing but a bunch of Fredos.
Yeah.
Fucking Fredos. I said, you keep calling them Fredos, Dick.
Yeah, like damn. I think that's that same song with 50, right?
Yeah.
And so
going off.
See, that would have been one of the things that have been disappointing for me, like disappointing. Excuse me. Yeah, that 50 verse. One, it was too damn short.
It was. I don't even remember it
Yeah.
like that.
Only 8 bars. Hell, you could have put that at the end and let him, just fade the song out
Let him
with
go
talking
off.
shit.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Because he's legendary at talking shit. And even in that, he wasn't doing that.
You gonna get 50 on a song, man. Just get him on there properly.
Yeah.
Give him more bars. And Ian, did he put him on a hook? I don't even think he was on a hook. 50 on the hook was the shit back in the day. If you put 50 on the hook, that song would have been a lot different.
Well, I think that's more so on 50's fault. In my honest opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga came in, I would say it was half-ass on it. Because it was only 8 bars.
Mm-hmm.
But I blame them for the placement of it. They could have put that shit at the end. And let that shit fade out. With him, just fade away, doing his legendary shit talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That laugh. Ha whatever.
Well, whatever, yeah.
Or whatever. he bro.
Yeah.
He buried a couple rappers back in the day.
For sure.
You better respect that nigga 50.
Oh, I am. It's just that we needed that nigga 50 to provide more on that. You feel me?
Yeah.
For all the hype. Shit, but yeah. Oh no, I liked it.
No.
I guess that's all the albums did.
Was that you said 3? Where'd you put that at?
4.
Oh.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, I put that.
3.5. Yeah, you said 3.5.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you haven't heard Gunna album? Fuck
Actually,
you mean?
still no.
You ever heard that?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
It's straight. It's straight.
Yeah,
I give it a 3. I would give it. I give it a 4 for New School. I give it a 4. Bread and butter. Like you mean? I'll let that shit go hard. I ain't gonna lie.
I've been hearing that shit's been going hard. I just haven't had a chance to get around it.
Yeah.
Around to it. I guess because it's whatever. Well, I never really followed him like that in the beginning, to be quite honest.
Me neither.
So
I have never heard a Gunna album except this one.
True.
So.
True. So I'll leave that for the young cats.
Did you hear Young Thug album?
I haven't heard it.
Yeah. You ain't missing nothing. Trash.
Damn.
Garbage Juice.
Damn.
Who else we got? I think that's
Boo Boo
about it
Juice
for now, right? Any big names?
Yeah, as far as like big names and anything on the underground scene, I haven't heard anything either.
Mexican OT got an album.
I still haven't heard that album yet.
Yeah, it's it brings he I don't know if he writes, but he got some lyricalism in him, so he's trying to bring that back from the South, man, Texas South.
And I heard a snippet off of one song he got with Paul Wall. Paul Wall snapped on that shit. I'm like, you know what?
Johnny
if he's
Dang.
snapping.
Yeah,
what is it?
Johnny Dang.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got to listen to that shit then.
Motherfucker rapping in cursive.
Damn.
Yeah, he could roll his R's. I can't roll shit.
I can't roll shit, but pop your blunt. You feel me?
Facts. Oh God, I do that
Straight up and down, 6 o'clock, fam.
But then he does some. I don't know if his production did it on purpose, but it brought some old school elements into his beats and songs as well.
Oh, got you.
You're gonna hear that old school song feel in some of the songs. Not all of them. A lot of them were had the newer technical, but some of them are.
Yeah, so that's dope.
So that's cool. But
I'll definitely
check them out.
I'll tell you what, I'll listen to it, then I got you next time.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying?
The season finale.
For the season finale.
Hey.
Yeah, they will get into all things hip hop since it's hip hop's 50th.
Let's do it. Oh, that's
you know
what it is. That's perfect timing.
For the month, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, month of August.
Oh, yeah.
And what a way to end the season but that. Just a preview for everybody. But yeah. And I would hate to have to end this off on a sadder note. But I guess we have to, represent for Gilly.
Yeah.
Gilly.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. to his son, Cheese. Who pretty much got succumbed to violence.
Yeah, drive-by shooting.
North
Philly.
Another statistic to it, unfortunately.
My old stomping grounds. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, I move out. I ain't moving back. Good place to visit. I mean, no disrespect, but North Philly is just different. It's changed. So we always hate to see that. Nobody would have known. Gilly didn't know probably be that close to home either. So it's kind of like
no.
when you do after that. So we just keep prayers up, him and his family, and just
for sure
pray for that city, because it just needs to do better.
Needs to do better. Young kings need need better directions in life. And one thing I hate to see, which I happened to see online with Gilly, was a picture of him carrying his son's casket.
Mm-hmm. Pallbearer, yeah.
Damn. Well, yeah, being a pallbearer.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should have to bury their son in general. So.
Yeah, that gotta be a different type of pain right there.
Oh, for sure. I don't even have kids, and I could just only imagine that type of pain.
Yep.
There's nothing to come back from. That's a dark hole that you can't see yourself out of.
Yep. Can't imagine.
No. And then he was still pretty much, trying to stay strong the best way he can for his festival. I guess because he felt like he had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
For contractual reasons or whatever.
Probably all the money they put into it at that point.
Yeah. And even then, you could see it.
He probably didn't want to be there, though.
No.
Yeah.
It was one time where he was like almost in the zone thinking about his son, and then Meek Mill had to snap him out of it.
Mm-hmm.
While he was on stage.
Yep. It would only take somebody from Philly, though.
Always.
It depends on probably exactly who it was that did it. Otherwise, he probably would have went in that dark place.
For sure.
Well, Wallow.
It would have to be someone from Philly, like you said.
Yeah.
Brotherly love. That's the way to spread it.
Mm.
But yeah. May he soar in paradise, Mr. Cheese. And
Yes, sir.
all of our prayers are going to Gilly and the family, for sure.
Yep.
And on that note, I think that's all we got, right? For now?
Think that'll do it, man.
Think that'll do it.
31 in the books.
What y'all want us to do? We just knocking shit out the park now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that, just a preview for next week. Gonna be nothing but celebration of hip hop. And gonna be nothing but a celebration of us in general too.
Yep.
And with that said, let's go ahead and get.
Oh, we got the quotables.
Got the quotables.
Yep. What you got, Jack?
Let me see.
What you got in that arsenal?
Let me see. Let me check it out.
For the viewers.
I got let me see. Let me make sure I got this right for Nas. Because it's a music quote. Yeah, I got here. Wait a minute, hold on a second. I had it, and you know how Google be fucking shit up. Yes, I'll be looking at shit on Google.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember every damn thing, man.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yep, here it is. You have to keep your vision clear, because only a coward lives in fear.
Bars.
For sure.
That sounds like something Nas would say.
That is definitely Esco right there.
Escobar.
That's that goat right there.
Yeah. Well, shit, I'm keeping Escobar too.
Okay.
I think I remembered mine though.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
Shout out to Nas when Nas said, "Mistakes makes masterful teachers."
Ooh.
So it's okay. It's okay to make a mistake, bruh.
Oh, it's okay.
You gonna live from it.
That's a bar right there.
Shout out to Nas on that. He's
for sure.
Sponsored this this episode.
For sure. And on that note,
Blackout.